2013 NFL Draft. Number one overall draft pick. Kansas City Chiefs took Eric Fisher. How did they get the number one pick in 2000? They must have been terrible in 2012. NFL Draft. They took Eric Fisher, offensive tackle, Central Michigan. I don't know. I mean, I'm not into the interior lineman. If your name doesn't like totally leap off the screen, then I can't say. I don't know. I'd have to look into your career to be the number one draft pick. You must have been an absolute stud offensive tackle. I guess you're looking to protect your quarterback. That's why you would take an offensive tackle that high. Jacksonville Jaguars did it. Luke Joko. Probably mispronouncing your last name, Luke. Offensive tackle, Texas A&M. Miami Dolphins, Deion Jordan, defensive end, Oregon. Philadelphia Eagles, Lane Johnson, offensive tackle, Oklahoma. He had a pretty good career. I think he's still in the NFL. I think I remember hearing his name in the Super Bowl. So, Detroit Lions, Ziggy Anash are on and Shaw. Defensive end, Brigham Young. Never heard of you. I'm sorry, Ziggy. I'm sure you're a really good guy, but I don't know what to say. A lot of interior linemen taken on both sides of the ball. Cleveland Browns, Barcavius Mingo, defensive end, Louisiana State. I'm just going to move on. Arizona Cardinals, Johnson Cooper, offensive guard, North Carolina. Wow, this is a very this like is insane. 7 draft picks all on both sides of the ball. Okay, St. Louis Rams, Tavon Austin, wide receiver, West Virginia. New York Jets, D. Milliner, defensive back, University of Alabama. Tennessee Titans, Chance Warmack, guard, Alabama. Oh, 3 Alabama players. So 2012 must have been a good year at Alabama. San Diego Chargers, no longer in San Diego. DJ Fluker, tackle, Alabama. Oakland Raiders, no longer in Oakland. DJ Hayden, defensive back, Houston. New York Jets, Sheldon Richardson, defensive tackle, Missouri. What is going on this draft? One offensive skill player so far. Wow. Um, Carolina Panthers. Okay. Star Lutulele, defensive tackle, Utah. I don't even know. I'm just gonna move on. New Orleans Saints, Kenny Vasario, defensive back, University of Texas. Buffalo Bills, EJ Manuel, quarterback, Florida State, and pan out NFL. Defensive Pittsburgh Steelers, Jarvis Jones, linebacker, University of Georgia. San Francisco 49ers, Eric Reed, defensive back, Louisiana State. New York Giants, Justin Pugh, tackle, Syracuse. Chicago Bears, Kyle Long, which I believe is Kyle Long's son, guard from the University of Oregon. Cincinnati Bengals, Tyler Eifert, tight end, Notre Dame. And the Falcons, Desmond Trufant, defensive back, University of Washington, as in Washington, the state of Washington. Minnesota Vikings, Sharif Floyd, defensive tackle, University of Florida. Indianapolis Colts, Bjorn Werner, defensive end, Florida State. Minnesota Vikings, Xavier Rhodes, defensive back, Florida State. Wow, that Florida State team must have been pretty loaded in the year before or the year of that draft. Green Bay Packers, Dante Jones, defensive end, UCLA. There is a ton of defensive players being taken here in this draft in the first round. Houston, Texas, 27. DeAndre Hopkins, wide receiver, Clemson. This guy's definitely going to be D-Hop. It's going to be in the Hall of Fame. I don't think anybody questions that. I mean, total stud. Got stuck with a bad Texans team. Still considered one of the greatest, best catch radius. Amazing. Denver Broncos, Sylvester Williams, defensive tackle, North Carolina. Minnesota Vikings, Cordarrelle Patterson, wide receiver, Tennessee. The guy's like a stud, man. This guy could return the ball. He's a kickoff returner. I think he's a punt returns, wide receiver, running back. I mean, he doesn't even play in the Vikings anymore. Plays in the Saints, as far as I remember. This guy, I don't know. I don't really make the Hall of Fame. This guy is like this utility player. I'd love to have. This is one of those people we want on our team. St. Louis Rams, now in Los Angeles. Alec Ogletree, linebacker, University of Georgia. Dallas Cowboys, Travis Frederick, center, Wisconsin. Baltimore Ravens, Matt Elam, defensive back, University of Florida. So of these picks, who really sticks out? I think is going to make the Hall of Fame would probably be DeAndre Hopkins. I think there's so it's one. So we'll see you soon. The next draft.